you used the word exploratory earlier. So I would like you to tell us, is this an exploration or is this a consultation which will be cut off at the end of December?
This is part of exploration. So in the sense that the colleges have seen the model, so my college has seen this model as a concept, and they have said, we're interested in hearing what clinic owners and practitioners have to say about it.
So you didn't answer my question. Okay. What I discovered is that in Ontario recently, this is the way it goes, a 2-hour meeting like this is consultation. And whether or not we agree, and I think I want to make it really clear that this isn't, I don't think we're considering this consultation, okay? The Supreme Court of the United Kingdom last year, interestingly enough, deliberated on the issue of consultation. And unlike a 2-hour meeting held at 6 o'clock at night, December the 1st, there were 4 elements. One would be that it take place when the proposal is still at the formative stage. Sounds to me like you've already got it done. That sufficient reasons for the proposal be put forward to allow for intelligent consideration and response. Not just questions and answers, because once you leave here, are we going to see you again?
I mean,
You're going to see you again here in Ottawa? You're going to come back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'd be happy to come back and come up to the university at least.
No, in this capacity, okay?
Well, on this project, is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, that's the only reason we're here.
If the project continues, then sure, I will be here or another regulator, but it could be me.
Is there anything planned?
At this point, is anything planned? No. No.
So it ends, because there's been very little support. So my concern is that you've heard us, that you've done consultation, but you're still going to move forward and do what you want without a decision.
This isn't consultation.
I can respond from my perspective as the registrar for the College of Kinesiologists. Do I feel, based on attending 3 consultations, that we are ready to move forward with this model? My personal view is no, absolutely not. I think that we've heard a lot of good ideas. We've heard really good questions being answered or asked. We don't have the answers to all of those questions. As I mentioned to another member of the audience, some of the questions are really drilling down at a level that we haven't even gone to yet. But is this the concept? Is this the best concept that we can come up with to deal with the issue? I think that we may be able to do much better.
Yeah, but I think what you're hearing here tonight is we don't think this is a good idea whatsoever.
And that's what I said.
So you're just operating on your own, like in a little bubble.
No, she was asking whether we're moving ahead, and I said, I'm giving you my personal view as a registrar for my college, that I would say we can do better, that there are problems, and we need to come up with a model that is
I think the question that we're putting back to you is,
yeah.
we don't really think we need this model or a model, and that this process is not consultation. The decision went on to say that adequate time be given for that consideration and response. So we're not getting input, you're not getting input, you're getting some response. And just so everybody knows, I asked if this was going to be recorded, and it's not recorded. Then I asked what is going to be the result, and it's going to be minutes, not the copious notes, whatever they've got. They're going to be edited minutes. And I'm going to suggest that 2 people who are here tonight volunteer to see those notes or those minutes before they are made official, okay? Just so that we can agree that what you got and what you're going to deliver is what happened here.
First of all, I wasn't aware that we were calling them minutes. We're taking notes to enter into the analysis. We have people at this point, I believe over 600 people have used the website to provide comments. All of that also has to be entered into the analysis. You also are invited to submit those written comments. Those written comments are there for everyone to see. So you can go on the website and see what anyone has to say. If anyone here has already provided comments, you can do it again.
You know what I'm hearing, and I think other people are hearing, is that we say something and you just weasel a word around it. I'm sorry to say that.
No, I mean, I never said that I have the answer to all the questions.
I don't want you to answer it.
Okay.
I don't want you to make up another story. And the word minutes was given to me by this young lady. So I don't know if she knows what she's doing. And the last thing that they require for consultation, which none of this has happened, and that responses be consciously taken into account, which means there's an opportunity for us all to come and have an open discussion with fair notice on a weekend, I would suggest, for a descriptive analysis and input. Does that make sense?
I think that's a very good suggestion.
Wonderful. One other thing that I heard you say, amongst other things, is you mentioned that the inspection quality of this would be peer related, i.e. that the inspectors would know something of the discipline. And I just want to briefly share that I was involved in an inspection last week at the Tran Clinic, and there were 3 male inspectors showed up, and 2 of them were ex-RCMP officers. And I'm going to tell you, before we finished, they had attempted to get a patient to deliver her hard drive to them, and when I brought in a lawyer through a cell phone, they backed off but were very upset. She ended up giving them her Gmail account, and he ultimately ordered me out of my client's office, yelling at me twice. And I thought, let's see, what year is this? 2015, according to Mr. Trudeau. Didn't seem like that to me.